Hello, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jet Duxbury. He is...
Ben Champion, how are you?
That is the Maltese Falcon.
There he is.
And Andertons is a music shop.
Are we? I didn't know.
You are.
Oh,
and
amazing.
you're the head of the synths department.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of the angle I try to get on this shop, on the videos, is that we're walking into a store, I know nothing, and I try to play the bit of gear in front of you. What's great is you're here. I really don't know much about the Crave, and I'm looking at buying one, so what does it do?
It is the perfect modular gateway drug. It's a really simple synth. It's no bells and whistles really, but it's got what you need. Single oscillator, filter, there's a sequencer, you can play it from this little keyboard here. Tons of patch points, and it's only, at the time of recording, 140 quid. And I think it sounds great. We're going to get Jack to actually shred the thing later, but for now we got it hooked up in with some Dreadbox gear. Let's have a quick look. So let's make it all basic. We've got a lovely sawtooth and a delicious filter that I think you said was brassy.
Well, I heard you plugging it in, yeah.
So yeah, it loses the bottom end a bit. It's kind of slightly moogie, possibly. This is very similar in, I guess, scope and what it's trying to do. The Mother 32, it's got the same little keyboard. It's got a little got a sequencer in there.
And I had a nice
one oscillator.
Mylar Melodies. Alex come in and showed me that. I can remember that. And he said the same thing. It was more about how it then branches out into this world, right?
Yeah, you got tons of patch points up here for all the key points, so you can kind of go wherever you want. And because it's the cost of entry now has come down so much with one of these, you can then really easily get into my favourite world, the modular stuff.
But so we're hearing, that's the voice that's in there. Let's stay in that world, because maybe you don't have this. Still, it's such a little amount of money to get a real analog synth. But this one oscillator.
Just one oscillator. It's the 3340, which has been used in loads and loads of places, which I think it was a vintage chip that I think Behringer actually now makes. You've got a triangle, not a triangle, sorry, you've got a saw and a square with the Nick Bat machine on there if you want it. It's super cheap, but it sounds really good. It doesn't feel cheap either. We got a steel kind of bent thing for the front panel, some sort of wooden thing on the sides. It's kind of cool. And if you get some notes into it,
It's got a squelch, man.
yeah, kind of really short on that one. But because it's got all your basic building blocks, you've also got this drone mode.
Johnny Bennett.
So you can leave it doing its thing without having to play it, and you can really get stuck in with the patch points and get kind of sound designing. A great tip if you're doing modular stuff or just messing around with the synth is just plug it into some kind of recording solution, press record for your entire session, because maybe you accidentally make a cool little clicking kick drum thing. Just go back, chop it out, sample it, use it for other stuff. So let's do that now, see what kind of weird noises we can make.
I'm gonna crank it up.
Sounds wet. Well, that was cool.
Man, round of applause, Falcon.
Hey, strange noises.
Ben, that's why I love you, man. Thanks for coming. Because that's just seeing you and fly around it. Was all the sound coming from here?
Oh yeah, so there's stuff happening over there, but we didn't actually
Let's talk us through
mix any of that stuff
like a layman like me, like what were you thinking there? Because again, I'm finding it hard to get, when I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But, and it sounds, so what are you thinking when you're going through that?
The main thing is, well, if you think about it too much, you'll just get kind of boring, predictable results. So how I like to think is, okay, what outputs do I have? What inputs do I have? So what I did is I went, okay, I got an LFO on there, so I can plug that into loads of random stuff. So I went, that's the triangle LFO output. We went into this multiple. I'm pretty sure we've covered these on the channel before. It just duplicates the signal, so you can plug into loads of places at once. So that's a triangle LFO, which I can now plug into wherever I want. I think I went, so the cutoff, which you can do via the internal stuff anyway. But then I also grabbed a copy of it and went for the resonance. And then you can just grab the rate. It makes a very strange
And then the fun,
sound.
so when the fun is then getting hold of the knobs and like ripping through kind of the tension you've set up with this.
Yeah, what I really like about experimental music is, while the music part is pretty tenuous a lot of the time, just experimenting with the sound is really quite inspiring, because a lot of the time, most of the time, it does come out quite uncomfortable and like really, it's a pretty unpleasant listening experience. But when that's really, really loud through a PA, it's actually quite cool.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got some low drones and stuff as well.
And if you're anywhere near Guildford, or Aldershot in particular, Ben, do you want to tell them about the modular thing?
So we run the Modular Cafe Aldershot. It's called the Modular Cafe, but it's more just a platform for people to show off the experimental music that they make, how they make it. It's just kind of a meet and greet to share ideas and strange music.
I went along and they were so hospitable, and I learned a lot. I was blown away by the level at which people are doing, because again, I cop some flack on here because I don't really know what's going on. I'm trying to learn, and that's the place to go learn about it. Anyway, little plug there, because I think it's doing an awesome job.
Well, we can venture over this way now, because we brought some stuff from the shop. Dreadbox, these lovely, pretty coloured modules over in this case. They're all under £100, so before, modular's been quite expensive to get into. You need a case, you need power, you need modules, and they're pricey. Like this sequencer module is an exception. That's like £500 or something horrifying. But these Dreadbox ones sound amazing, and they're all under £100. So they'd be a great way to get into this sound design, experimental music kind of world.
Should we show that off then? Because these are both low-cost bits of kit.
Absolutely.
And maybe, again, you're in the store, phone up when Ben's in.
Please do, please do. So we've got the sequence running over here just because I'm terrible at kind of, you know, playing that kind of thing.
Maybe you're great at this, man.
So we're going straight into the Nostalgia, which is a really cool analog delay. So let's have a listen and see what that's like. It's pretty cool because you've got the feedback, the two different feedback controls. You can get that little slap back as well as a longer delay, which it kind of gives it a little bit of a spring reverb kind of character if we go for shorter times as well.
So you're just patching straight out there into that?
Mm-hmm. Just out of this line output straight into the input on there.
And are you setting that manually, or is it like synced up?
No, so you've got just a time slider over on the right, which you've got control over. If you want to put an LFO into that, you can make some kind of choruses and things.
Okay, should we do one other module in here?
Yeah, totally. So I guess one that I haven't tried yet would be the one on the end, one called Dystopia.
Come on, you brave boy.
Let's see what it does. It says noise, crush, and filter on it. So it could potentially be a distortion. Let's find out. Nice one. So we're plugged into, we've got this mixer and filter module. We're not using the filtering on there. We're then going into the Dystopia so we can hear the kind of the crush thing. So here we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of that bit crushed sound, and then you've also got in this same module, you've also got a filter, so we can listen to that. They're all really useful modules. They're well thought out. Like you got high pass and low pass filters, you got a VCA and that mixer filter combo thing. So loads of functions all in one. There is also an oscillator that we don't have in this box because people keep buying it.
But
so
I'm glad you brought this to our attention, because at Andertons you can buy this for next to nothing, like you said, and a couple modules. And that's, if you're not like me, like a whittler, and you need everything, and you've got the type of brain that wants to make those type of decisions, then this is probably something to buy.
Yeah, well, I always recommend people go semi-modular first, so you've got at least one of everything you need to make a noise. Great place to start.
Yeah.
And a great place to just keep going.
Killer, man.
They're on display, so pop down and try them out.
Yeah, and if you like what we're doing here, consider subscribing. If you don't, let us know. We try to learn from it, from the Hate Falcon. And I'm going to high-five you, Ben, and then leave you to serenade me out, if that's all right.
Sounds all right. I'll give it a go.
3, 4...